I don't know how well you can see me because hardly have any light here, but this is my COVID log, day 1. And I don't know if I have COVID or not, but I woke up with a slight sore throat, so I took a quick, almost 15-minute rapid test because hadn't been feeling good, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so we were able to find one on the shelves before things got too crazy. And so I took one of those, and yeah, within 15 minutes I had double lines, but no fever, no loss of smell or taste, no headaches, nothing, just a really slight sore throat. So messaged the hospital, I messaged my primary care physician and put something through the portal. And then Heidi called, and then I called later, still hadn't heard anything back. So we had messaged about 8. I don't think I got a message back until close to 2. And the doctor said just, that the rapid test I took was fine. If I want a PCR, I can do it, but otherwise just stay home, stay hydrated for the 10 days. So Heidi recommended I still get the PCR test, so I messaged him. And of course, we had a snowstorm today. And then I got down to St. Margaret's for the testing. I don't know, about 3:15. And there was 2 cars in line, and then there was a cone. It said closed till 8:30. And I'm like, 8:30 at night? What? So I called the switchboard. Switchboard told me at the hospital that they closed the testing facilities because they ran out of tests. So then I called the switchboard again and said, hey, if you've got an order for me, can you send it to another hospital? Because I really want to get this PCR test done. And they're like, yeah. So they sent me to admissions, left a message there, and then I called my primary care doctor and left another message going, can you move this to another place? And so that was the fourth message of the day. So I had heard about a testing facility you can walk into in Princeton, so I drove to Princeton, walked in, and it took me literally a minute to get my info and for them to run tests on me. 15 minutes later from the time I got there, I had results of my second rapid test of the day, which said I was negative. So now I'm waiting for the PCR result. That should give me the true definition of if I'm positive or not. So I'm thinking since I still have an order for St. Margaret's, I might go back and do another test since I can. But that's day 1. That's been my craziness. But still, so far, I feel a little warm, but I don't have a fever. Still just a slight sore throat. We'll see if the symptoms change tomorrow. But I've had all 3 shots, so I should be good, right? We'll see. Quarantine day 2. I am locked in the upstairs of my house and wearing a mask around everybody until I know for sure. So far today, still sore throat, no headache, no fever, no loss of smell or taste, no body aches. It definitely feels like a cold because it's my throat and then it's kind of moved in here, So it's a little tight in the chest, but not much. I can breathe fine. I've had a few coughs and sneezes, but nothing terrible. So I'm still on the fence as to what's actually going on. So I've heard, like I said before, it's, with rapid test, you have to find out sometimes up to 5 days before COVID really onsets. So, but yeah, day 2 so far seems fine. I am binge watching goofy TV shows, and I found that I don't want to watch the stuff that everybody else is watching. I want to watch really bad documentaries and specials. I watched the 2021 special on Peacock with Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg. I highly recommend that if you're looking for an end of the year special. But my parents got tested. I haven't heard back from my sister yet. They both came back negative, so nobody else in the house has any symptoms whatsoever. Everybody's vaccinated, so if there's a breakthrough, it might just be me. But as of yet, I don't have much for symptoms. So just kind of keep watching as the day goes on. And hopefully that PCR comes back negative. So follow up on day 2, and it's getting dark out, and I still don't feel that sick. Like, I'm not congested, no headache, nothing, still sense, smell, taste, all that good stuff. But what's funny is, like, I told my wife I'd do the laundry, and she told me that she didn't want me breathing on the clothes. I'm trying to be helpful here. Instead, I'm still sitting in front of the couch and trying to keep myself entertained. So we're going to play some Jackbox games in here in a few minutes. Here we go, day number 3. After I found out that I wasn't going to get my PCR test back, I am going to brave the St. Margaret's line, which, you know what? Smart thing to do. Get in line before the thing opens. So it is 8:20. I'm about 10 minutes early. There's probably about maybe 10 to 15 cars ahead of me. Not terrible. And hopefully I will get a PCR and a rapid today. I'm not quite sure what they ordered for me, but hopefully I'm going to ask if I can get both, because if I can get a third rapid test and it shows negative again, then I'm fairly certain that I don't have anything. Because here's the thing, scratchy throat, it's starting to go away. Bit of a headache this morning, but I think it's because I slept on the floor last night, because sleeping arrangements aren't great since I'm in quarantine. So I think that has more to do with it than anything else. And I've had a few coughs here and there, but nothing terrible. Like, just a little bit of congestion. I mean, you can tell in my voice, I sound fine, I look fine, I feel fine. I don't even have a headache. So if anything, if I am positive, I have 3 shots and I've literally have no symptoms. So when people keep going, well, you can still get it, then I will say to them, if I have it, I am way better off than all of you who don't have a vaccine. You're going to hurt way more than I am, etc. But again, we'll find out hopefully very soon. Ease a lot of stress in my house if I can get this taken care of today. So, I just waited in line for an hour and 20 minutes, only to find out that by the time I got up there, they don't have the test that my doctor ordered. Now, what I could do is I can play the fun St. Margaret's game that I've been playing lately, which is call the doctor's office and don't get a return call for 24 to 48 hours. It'll probably be 3 days by the time I get a call back. I can leave a message on the portal. I've been getting quicker responses on that, but by the time I get that response on the portal, it's fucking pointless. This is where my frustration lies, is that we've known for months that Omicron was coming, right? We knew that. Why did we? It feels like we just didn't even plan for it. Like, minimal testing facilities, overworked people, our healthcare people are getting sick and burn out because they're overworked because we don't have the people to freaking do it. And then we don't have the tests. How do we not prepare for this? So anyway, I'm heading up to Rock Falls now. We'll see what happens. I'll get there by 11. And let's see if we can get a test. I think the craziest thing about all of this, as I'm driving to Rock Falls, and I'll give you an update from there, is the amount of events that I did this year. I did more weddings, I think, than I've done in forever. Double vaxxed as soon as I could, because I think I was pretty much vaccinated by the time I really got into the heat of wedding season. So I was even unmasked for a good chunk of them, because that's one of the big things about getting vaccinated was it was going to protect me against the COVID. Yeah, I felt pretty safe in big halls, everything else, and even going out to eat in restaurants. Here in the last couple of weeks, I've become a little bit more conscious, like, yeah, I don't know if I want to be in crowded bars and restaurants and stuff like that, but, and I even got the booster. So, what's crazy is I can go through the entire wedding season and even doing weddings during COVID. I did one in December of last year. I did a wedding. and it was packed. And I double mask because I'm like, I'm not even going to take the chance with this because I'm not vaccinated. Made it through all of that. And I haven't done a wedding since December 3rd. December 4th was the last wedding I did. And I made it through all of those. And of course, as soon as I stop doing events, that's when I get a positive COVID test. Second one was negative. So that's why I just need one more to tell me what the hell's going on. Like, my body tells me I feel fine, but they also say, hey, you know, if you are triple vaxxed and you do get this, you may feel fine and asymptomatic, but still be carrying it. And that's, I guess, why I'm going above and beyond here, is because I don't want to give it to somebody. You know, and I kind of think, here's the thing. If this COVID impacts people to the point that they're dying or we're clogging up hospitals, I don't want to be a reason for that. So, right, I'm taking the personal and the community responsibility and saying, look, I want to do everything possible to make sure I'm not transmitting. And normally, during normal circumstances, I wouldn't be driving all over God's green earth trying to find a test to take so that I can get this negative. The reason I'm doing it is because it's the anniversary of my brother-in-law's death. And I really want to be there for my family. And I want to be there for my wife. And that's what COVID takes away. And that's what's frustrating. So, I'm going to do everything I can today to get a test and get a result. If I could just get my hands on one more at-home test, that would be huge. So we'll see what happens. I'm just getting into Whiteside County here, almost at Deer Grove. And then yeah, it's spit time. So the people here aren't wearing masks that are working the texting. So all right.
Were you able to get on there and make an
Yep.
account?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it all done. All right, here we go. This is by appointment only. Oops. I don't think they're going to shut me down. I've been in line. Lady without the mask has a mask on now. Turn that off so you can hear me. Cars are lined up out to the bridge here in Rock Falls. I'm right across the street from the high school. The big issue here is the online accounts that they have to set up through Shield. And you get this piece of paper here, which is what they gave me earlier. And it kind of gives you some instructions. I actually had to call the number to help my parents get signed up because it was too much. A lady just pulled up here and like walked up and was trying to ask for help because she doesn't know how to get her results. Technology. Bad. Sore throat. All right, here we go. I gotta fill this. I gotta fill this up to the black line here with spit. Oh my God. Oh my God, how much saliva do I have to come up with here? Oh, don't overfill. Still. It's a lot easier than the nose thing, but Jesus Christ. Do I have enough in there? I think so. I can't really tell.
All right. How much do you have?
I don't know. Did I get it? Can you tell?
Yeah, you're good.
Am I good? All right.
All right. So just take this top part.
Okay.
And you did have in the car with the shield?
Yeah, I just filled one out while I was waiting.
Very good.
So we're good.
Yeah, that would.
And that is your pad too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So you're all set to go. Then
All right.
Let me get out of your way here. You take care, okay?
All right. How long does it take?
Today.
It should be. Oh, sweet. You're the heroes. Heroes. Heroes right here. I'm done. Okay, this is literally all I've been doing for the past, I don't know what, 4 hours. I've been looking at news articles and visiting my Shield results. And I just keep doing this. I keep refreshing it, thinking, we're eventually going to get these results. The way my day is going, I'm wondering if I'm putting too much faith in things going my way. Oh, the truth. Here we go. Oh. Shit. So it's 5 in the morning. I just got the official results in, and it's not what I wanted to see. I've been sleeping on the couch for the last few days, and I haven't got really much good sleep. But I am not congested. My sore throat has pretty much gone away. I haven't had a fever. I've had a couple coughs here and there, but nothing I would say major. And I keep telling people I could probably go out and run like 3 miles because I don't really feel all that sick. If anything, there's my cat. Thank you, June. And she's putting her butt in my face. But if anything, I just want to say this is the difference between being vaccinated, triple jabbed, and having COVID, and those who don't have it. Because I was sure that was a false positive. I was sure of it. And I know now that is not the case. Somehow I got it over Christmas, and the only thing I'm doing is spreading it. So, the nice thing for me to do is not to spread it and not get other people sick. So I will remain in quarantine on a very, very important day for my family, which is extremely unfortunate. Be there in any way that I can, but unfortunately I have to remain in quarantine. So, the one thing I can tell you is, oh, she's making biscuits on the pillow. That's nice, June. One thing I can tell you is it's incredibly smart to get vaccinated, because I literally don't feel sick at all. At all. Hopefully my family remains healthy, including this one here. All right. Happy New Year, guys. I'll spend mine in isolation.